Welcome back, traders. In this video, we are going to break down how to easily identify a fake change of character. That is CHOCH. Okay. One of the most common traps in the market that catches traders off guard. First of all, let us quickly define what CHOCH means. CHOCH, like I already said, stands for change of character, okay? And in smart money concepts, it signals a potential shift in market structure, okay? When price breaks a previous okay, I'm just trying to plot an example, right? So when price breaks a previous high or low in a way that suggests the trend could be reversing, traders call this a change of character. Like what we can see here, we had higher highs and higher lows initially, but then at this point, price broke below this low and gave us a lower low. So this is what we call a change of character, right? But here is the problem. Not every change of character is real. A fake change of character happens when the market pretends to break structure, luring traders into thinking that the trend has changed, only to reverse back and continue in the original direction. So this false signal exists to trap retail traders and collect liquidity from their entries and their stop losses. Okay, so why do fake change of character setups happen? The answer is liquidity. Okay, that's just the simple answer, right? Institutions need liquidity to fill their large orders, and retail traders provide that liquidity. So, by creating a false break of structure, yeah, by creating a false break of structure, institutions can convince traders to enter too early, placing their stops in predictable places. So once that liquidity is collected, the real move begins. Now let us talk about how to easily identify a fake change of character. The first step is to look at the higher time frame structure. All right. If the higher time frame trend is bullish, the overall trend, if the higher time frame trend is bullish, but you see a bearish change of character on a small time frame, or on a lower time frame, chances are that it could be fake. Okay, so you should always align your lower time frame analysis with the bigger picture. The second step is to watch for displacement. A real change of character is usually followed by a strong displacement move. That's a clear, aggressive push in the new direction. So if the break of structure is weak, slow, or choppy, it's often a fake. So that's another way to, consider, or rather to identify a possible change of character. So these are just some things to be looking out for. The third step is to check liquidity zones. Fake change of character setups often occur right around obvious liquidity areas, right? And liquidity areas. Remember, around probably previous lows or previous highs and all of that. Okay, so they occur around obvious liquidity areas. Okay, recent swing points are also liquidity areas that you should be looking out for. So if the market breaks structure only to grab liquidity and quickly reverse, that's a sign it was inducement and not a genuine shift. So the fourth step is patience. Okay, don't enter immediately after seeing a change of character. Wait for confirmation, such as a return to a fair value gap or a test of structure, by slowing down and waiting for the market to prove itself. You filter out most fake setups. Okay, so when you put all this together, when you put this all together, the higher time frame context, the displacement confirmation, the liquidity awareness and patience, you'll be able to spot fake change of character setups much more easily. All right, so instead of falling into the trap, you'll be on the right side of the market. Right, you can see that this particular change of character ended up being a fake one because price did not eventually continue in the bearish direction before we had a reversal to the upside, or rather a continuation of the overall bullish trend. Okay, so to recap, a fake change of character is a tool the market uses to grab liquidity and mislead traders. To avoid it, align with the higher time frame, demand strong displacement, be aware of liquidity pools, and practice patience in your entries. Okay, so now with this video on how to easily identify change of character has given you clarity, make sure that you click the like button to support the channel and subscribe so you don't miss upcoming lessons on smart money concepts and strategies. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Happy trading.